All right, so the rewards have been reset. In case you didn't know, I like to play. I'll play during my workday and stuff. Like I'll play when I'm in the middle of projects and things like that too. So I don't like the Gwent you see in a stream is not the only Gwent I'm playing. It's kind of on in the background, and I play one game. Maybe I'll do a call and then play another game, another couple of games. I do that, and I try to get it to where throughout the day I get 42 rounds won, because then you get 50 ore for this reward. In addition to like the ore and scraps and stuff that you get for all of these rewards as you're going through the day. 18 rounds won, you get 75 ore. Keep going. On round 6, you get 100 ore. Right? So like all you need to do is win 6 rounds per day, and you get a keg every day, you know? I like to get 4 kegs a day, so that's what I do. I try to get 4 kegs per day. So you take all those things, you add the level rewards, plus any ore that you get from the GGs, and it seems to work pretty well. I have a really sweet monster deck I want to show you guys. Let's go through what the deck looks like now, and then we'll play with it a little bit. It's Monster Mash. It's a 26-card deck. I've been debating thinning it out. I could remove Alzur's Thunder and probably be okay on thinning it out. That might be a good idea. But I want like a guaranteed way to kill Iris if I need to. So if I get Iris and this and a few of these guys, I have something I can play around with. But this is my new monster deck, and it is, I think this is the best deck I've ever had. I think. We're gonna test that in some ranked games tonight. I'm gonna start warming up with some. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, so I have a 65% win rate with this deck, and I think really it's not so much a 65% win rate with this deck as much as it is. It's more like an 80% win rate, because that monster statistic in Gwent Tracker, which is tiny thing. This is also keeping track of the games I played in the old Monster Mash. So like the monsters and stuff. If I reset the statistics for this deck, it'll probably like change this. But I have a greater than 66% win rate here. The last 9, I played 9 games with this deck, and I've won 7 of them, I think. So it's got a pretty good win rate here. So how does it work? Obviously, 3 foglets for the fog, 2 fog cards, 2 biting frosts to go with the 2 hounds, 3 of the Seleno harpies. They've been nerfed. They're now 4s instead of 5s. 2 griffins to help clear some weather if I need to. A fiend to do some locking as well as damaging some things. I've got a Catacan to consume something in the graveyard. Pretty much don't play anything that revolves around. Basically, just don't play Skellige against me. I'm gonna hate your graveyard hardcore. Cleaver toggles locks, same thing as the Fiend, so I'm pretty good in locking. Then we've got the Karen as one of our gold cards. We've got the Woodland Spirit as one of our gold cards. Ciri, even though she's been nerfed, still a great card. And Villain Trentonmirth, even though he's been nerfed, still a great card. Then I've added a few changes that I didn't have before. I've got Octavist, and I've also put in the Frightener. Now, Octavist and the Frightener are not cards that I owned. I had to make these, but I have got a ton of scraps now, so I can make things that I need and kind of move things up and move things around and craft things as I need them, which is kind of nice. So this deck has 3 core purposes. This deck has 3 things that I'm attempting to do throughout the game. And with the cards I have available to me, I can almost always execute at least 2 of them. The first is that every round I'm playing cards, aside from the first round, or the first turn usually. If I have to go first, then maybe not. But in general, I want to have damage done to him at the same time I get stronger. Okay? So every card I'm playing is going to do damage to my opponent while also giving me power on my side of the board. Things like the hounds, right? Things like fog for the foglets, right? Or bring power onto my side while damaging his side. At the same time I'm trying to do that, and I'm really harassing him hard with weather, right? I've got 2 frosts, I've got 2 fogs, I've got another ability to do a frost or fog with my leader card. The Woodland Spirit can do weather. I'm doing weather quite a bit here. But at the same time that's going on, I'm also attempting to gain card advantage. There are 3 ways to get card advantage in this deck, and I almost always draw at least 2 of them throughout the course of the game. first way is the 100% way. You always get card advantage with this card. At least you always get closer to that. And that's with the Frightener. The Frightener is the spy card you put on your opponent's side and you draw a card. But the Frightener is pretty cool because it also allows me to move a unit that's on another row to the same row as the Frightener. So if I put Weather on, if I got Fog on the other side of the row, I could put the Frightener in the Fog and then move one of his units into the Fog with it, which is kind of nice. Or put it in the Frost or whatever. You know, it doesn't matter, but like put it in there, right? So that's one way to get card advantage. This card allows me to draw a card. So basically, I'm playing a card on my opponent's side, and then I'm getting a card back, which allows me to get a card advantage on him at the expense of giving him strength. But that strength shouldn't last very long because I'm playing Weather a lot on his side, and the Weather ends up damaging the Frightener. So the value that he gets out of the card I'm putting on is not as high as the base power of the card. Next way to get card advantage is the old traditional way, Siri. At the end of the round, she comes back to my hand. So I play her after I win round 1. I'll always play her, and I'll be almost guaranteed to get card advantage from her unless, of course, the opponent locks her or something like that. And then the third way, not as reliable, but so far I've managed to do it twice, and that is Octvist. Octvist is a 6 strength silver with a 4 timer, and after 4 turns, or after 4 timers, he returns to your hand and becomes an exhausted Octvist, which has the same strength. He's just a 6 silver. But the cool thing is I play a card, and then in 4 turns, I get a card back for free. The downside of Octavus is he removes 6 strength from the board, but I'm under the impression at this point that I'm going to be like rallying a lot of points towards him. Or maybe I play Octavus in round 2. And that forces him to keep playing because he can't pass. Remember, he has to win that round, so he can't pass. And then, as soon as Octavus returns to my hand, I can pass. And instantly I have a card advantage. So, under the whole, play here, under the whole thing, under the most ideal of conditions, I can get 1, 2, 3 card advantage by the cards I have. That's the overwhelming goal for the deck. It's kind of hidden. It doesn't look like that's the goal of the deck, but that's the goal of the deck, is to get huge card advantage for round 3. And I have never yet, in the 9 games I've played with this deck, I have yet to ever not have a card advantage in round 3. I sometimes go down in round 1 to win the round. I have to win the round. You got to win round 1. Sometimes I've managed to win a game without winning round 1, but it was really close. If I win round 1, I'm in great shape. So there's that. I've also got Iris, of course, because that explosion effect that happens, it's amazing. I've had one opponent actually return her to my side. They decoyed her and returned her to my side as a 6 strength. I ended up just winning the round. They were not monsters. They didn't have any carryover strength, so she ended up just exploding on their side. But the 6 strength just ended up being on my side of the board, so I guess I'll take it. So anyway, that's the deck. Let's see how well it works. And if it doesn't work really well, or if I need to make changes later, I've got 9,340 scraps to make more cards. Thank you, CD Projekt Red. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a casual match just to give it a try. And like I said, I've played. I got distracted by Elias's yawn. If you don't like Gwent, go away, man. Why do you watch something if you don't like it? I don't get it. He's probably just being sarcastic with me. He's kind of a sarcastic guy.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
And let's drink. Yeah, who wants to watch that? Exactly. Now they're gonna see these comments way after I say it. All right, let's see how we do against King Bran. He's playing. I need to get rid of my Foglets, that's for sure. I have Octvist. Okay, that's 1 card for card advantage. Looks like I drew the Catachan. Yeah, he's done. Against Skellige, all I need is a Catachan. And he's done. That's it. I really wish this would go away. I thought they fixed the black screen thing. Like, come on, let me look at my cards. If he wants to... CD Projekt Red, seriously, just take this little thing right here and just put it, over top of his side of the board, but leave me my side of the board so I can do whatever I want. Like, come on, there needs to be an advantage to getting things done, All right. I don't think he's going to attack, but if he's doing a discard deck, he might actually hit Octvist. So maybe I'll wait on that. He'll probably play cards on the melee row. I don't like going first with this deck. It's a very reactionary deck. And I don't have any of my Harpies. Oh, he's going to play Queensguard for sure. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I can't imagine I lose to Queensguard, but it could happen, I guess. It could happen. Not likely, but it could happen. King Bran, why don't you come on down and discard all your cards? Discard your Queensguard. Put them in the graveyard. You know you want to. And then buff them up, and I'll let you spend the whole round buffing them up. And then I'm just going to eat it with my Catachan.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
So it's those 2 Queensguard in the yeah, 2 Queensguard and Saris. Pretty basic. Go ahead and buff them up, buddy. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'll just play your Queensguard. It's fine. Whatever. Get it out of the way. Waste a turn. There's also another thing you can do with this, and that's hit the bear. Bear's dead. A second bear. Okay, fine. Whatever. You know what? Maybe we just put Iris over here now. They're both 3s, so it'll hit them both.
I'm so very, very afraid.
The fog will hit them both. We'll just use Iris to buff these guys, and we'll call it a day. Whatever. Decoy. Oh, clear skies. Okay then. Well, I still want fog on that row, and I still want all the things to get fog, so we're gonna do that. Let's put fog. I think on the bears row. I think I'm gonna do it on the bears row. I can always frost this row, so we'll put it on this row for now. Because I want to do damage to that, and I can kill the other 2 with frost. I just need to get more units out, so. Unless he somehow kills them all.
But she brooks no insult.
Here comes the Queensguard. Perfect. Bring him out. I'm ready.
You're good. Real good.
Bring him right into the fog. It's perfect. That's exactly what you should do. Frost on the top row. And everything gets buffed. Explosion of power!
Yalmar on crates coming for you.
You know, I'm not really concerned about this. I feel like passing. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass here. That means he might win the round. He might win the round. Fog's going to do 2, 4, 6, so he'll be down by 21. He's going to have to do a lot. Even if he kills the Lord of Unvik, he still won't be high, so I'm going to let him do it. Even if he kills the Lord of Unvik, he still won't have a lead just from doing that, so. Unless he uses the Shield Maidens, which actually that would be the way to do it. Yeah, that would be the way to do it. Using the Shield Maidens would take care of it.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
So he's only up by 4, so I still have him. That's cool. It's still ahead. Yeah. The weather is so punishing. It's gonna have to go down by
Pansy.
a lot of cards.
Just careful there.
Now he's used his Saris. So I got rid of that too. Perfect. Down 3 cards. He only won the round by 12. So now I can use the Catachan in the next round and just eat one of his Queensguard. Yeah, that pretty much takes care of it. His entire deck is around buffing up those Queensguards, so. Oh yeah, Siri. Yeah, we're good. Of course, I didn't win the first round. You're supposed to win the first round with this deck, Charlie. You're supposed to win the first round with this deck. Maybe we get rid of Siri. I think we do. Because I can't use her for her purpose. Villain Trenton Mirth is way better, actually. Way better. Oh yeah, buff it up. Do it. Make it stronger. Which one? That one? Which one? Another one? How strong is it? How strong is it? It's a 7. That one's dead though. Okay, this is an 8. I like it. I think I'm going to let him do one more. I think I'm going to let him try to decoy this guy. He'll probably decoy him. That's what I'm hoping for.
You're good.
He brought the Queen's Guard on anyway. All right. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to be able to eat one of those. I guess we could. How do we play this? What if I bring Octavus now? This will be interesting. Not sure about this. I think I just do Vil now. I think I do V right now. Yeah. It's not going to be good for card advantage here, but I should have used Octavus instead. I think I should have used Octavus instead. Yeah, I misplayed that. I've never actually been in a position where I was threatened to actually lose to Queen's Guard yet. Well, I'm not going to lose to Queen's Guard, so it's fine. So I need 11. I can get that with... do I have to use the Karen in order to get it? If I play Octavist, I can play Octavist and the Griffin, but then it'll end up killing the Griffin. If I use this against the Fiend... Okay, I think I need to actually... I think I need to use the Karen to win this round, unfortunately. That sucks. Because otherwise, Villain Trenton Mirth is going to eat my guy, and I can't have that. The timing's just wrong to where he would eat him, so... Yeah, he kind of, like... made me play my last round card now, but it's alright. Ciri's still good. I still think Ciri's great, because her primary purpose was card advantage. She's not great in this situation, but what else do I have in here? Pretty much anything is... Yeah, pretty much anything is better than Ciri, aside from a Frightener. That would not be better than Ciri. I don't want to draw into a Frightener, to be honest. So I'm going to do this. I will play... No, I'm going to play the Catacan immediately, because then I can eat that Queen's Guard. She's an 8. I'm going to eat that thing. Give me that Queen's Guard right here. This one. Yummy. Yummy, yummy 8 Queen's Guard. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. You're good. Real good. Yummy Queen's Guard. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. He might beat me. He might. He might beat me. He's still got 3 of them. But I stole his biggest one, so.
You're good.
Real good. I stole his biggest one, so they're not nearly as big of an impact now. I did not anticipate Cirrus being again. Did they change this? They did. They changed how Cirrus worked. I had no idea. So now Cirrus comes out every time there's 4 units resurrected. She doesn't have a timer anymore. She's not a one-time card anymore. She actually comes out every time. That's powerful as hell. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. I might actually lose. Yeah, I think I might. Yeah, he's got card advantage. All right, I lost the Queen's Guard. Yeah, I did. It's not the perfect deck after all. Totally lost to Queen's Guard. Good game. Good job.
Calling me a coward?
Good job. You got me. Because Ceres comes out twice. I had no idea. I haven't had anyone use Ceres against me twice yet. I had no idea. I'm gonna have to plan better for that in my mulligans. Knowing that she comes out more than once now is really important information to know. Because I don't think he would have won without Saris. That extra 7 points, I think, got him the win. I don't know what his final card was, but he'd already used Hjalmar, and I don't think there's a whole lot in his hand that could beat.
Of course.
Might have something like an Operator or something that's a 9, but you would have used that in the first round. He did actually use it in the first round. He made a copy of his Queen's Guard. Am I going to face another Queen's Guard right now? Wow. Alright, this is a bad mulligan. That's better, though. It's better. What legendary do I recommend crafting on this patch? That's a really hard question to answer. It's too vague. Really broad. Okay, so he's playing a discard deck. Well, that's okay. I'm playing a weather on all your shit deck.
Olga Blackhand's taking on new swabbies. What do you say?
That's fine. I say that's fine. Elder Blackhand can take all the swabbies he wants. That's what I say. Clear skies. And we'll hit him with more fog. Yay! More fog! Woohoo!
Gods protect us.
Ermine's such a good card. Such a good card. He wasn't nerfed or anything, was he? Yeah, he's a 6 still.
Or he just stands in here.
Still a good card. Yeah. Weather on his side again. Of course, friend. Of course, friend. Sit at my table and let's drink. What did you discard?
That's it. Good.
Discarded Roach? Why did you discard Roach? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Discarding Roach? Isn't that strange? I find that to be a little strange. Let's give him Fog here, too. We're really laying thick on the weather here. We're really going to hit him hard here, I think, with the weather.
Here.
He's using Odoric for get card advantage now. He's playing well. I wish I could see his MMR and stuff. Why doesn't Gwent Tracker showing me that stuff? That's weird. It was always showing me that stuff before. I think I'm going to buff these. No, I'll buff these guys. The problem with buffing these guys is as soon as he clears the weather, they all go away, and it's kind of a wasted card. But we'll see. Okay, he passes. Good. Whew. 3 Gwent live streams in one day. Wow. No, it's 2. I wanted to have 2 Gwent live streams in one day. But the problem is that... Oh, yes, I got the Catachan. Oh, and Iris. Praise Jeebus. I actually don't think I need a second Archgriffin. I'm going to mulligan that for another Harpy. That's brilliant. Thank you much. Harpy here. What can I eat? There's a 7 strength in there. There's a 7, 7, 7, 7.
I promise you a quick death.
Okay. Promise me a quick death, then. Here comes the Harpy eggs.
No!
All together. You're only going to get 2 of them. You can't get more than 2. You didn't pop the eggs. I think. I'm not sure, but I think you're going to regret that. Catachan. Go eat something. I think one of those 7s, but honestly, I don't think he can bring those back. Let's beat the ship. These are both set. This is a 7. Let's get the ship. Boom. Catachan hungry. Catachan eat. Wow. Pirate captains, man. Pretty strong. Let's throw Iris over here.
I'm so very, very afraid.
So very, very afraid. Yeah, I agree. He throws it on my side of the board. That's clever.
I am
It's one way to do it.
sadness.
Totally is one way to do it. Damn. I really wanted to pass here. Then get the big buff on my eggs, but I'm not going to get the big buff on my eggs. But I need to pass here. Otherwise, my Villain Trenton Mirth won't have maximum value. So I need to pass here. I was really hoping to be ahead and make him play another card, but he's going to have card advantage on me. I actually didn't get Siri, Octavist, or... Wow, I have 3 ways to get card advantage in this deck, like I said at the beginning of the stream, and I actually didn't draw any of them this time. That's never happened before. I didn't draw a single one of them. All my methods of... Yeah. All right. What's he going to do? Give one of his units resilience? I don't know if he's going to... Yeah, the thing about Iris is that she's really not going to be very useful for him. I think Siri's a good keep here, because it'll be immune to Villain Trenton Mirth. Whoops. I think I'm actually going to keep it, because it's immune to the dragon. So we'll see what happens. His turn first.
I swear on my honor.
Let's see, now if I play this now, it'll go 2, 1, 0. So he'll have a card left over. I don't want him to have a card left over, so maybe I play Siri first. The problem is I need to make sure that he's behind. Yeah, I need to make sure he can't save a card. So I'm going to go with Siri here, then Villain Trenton Mirth.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
You'll also notice I don't have Roach in this deck. I needed it for the additional silvers. Okay. Blood-curdling roar on the 8. Okay, on the self, I get it. So far, I'm eating the 12 and the 8. Let's do it. Go, Villain Trenton Mirth. Go, go, go. So, he'll play another card, that'll be 2. He'll play another card, that'll be 1. Another card. Oh my god, he played Camby. He played a goddamn Camby. Am I gonna get Cambied? Really? Spawn Hemdall. Oh god, I'm gonna get Cambied, I just know it. Gold units aren't affected by Camby, are they? I actually don't know, but I'm gonna have a Karen, so he better hope that they're not affected, because Camby's gonna be... I don't know, man. That's tough. What is Camby gonna do? I actually don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't think I've ever had Camby played against me. I don't think I have.
Now! All together!
I know that I have a lot of strength on my side of the board, though. So he'll have to play. He'll have to play it. Camby looks like she triggers first. Her counter triggers first. Which is interesting. I'm really not sure what's going to happen here. I'm up by 18. I know that. I wanted to see what would happen. Like, come on. Let me see what Camby will do. You play Camby, you at least need to see this through to the end, okay? I'm serious. Camby, in case you don't know what that card does, when the counter hits 0, it destroys every unit on the board on both sides, and then spawns Hemdall for 11. It's a gold card. It'll be 11 strength. So it basically just wipes the board. But I don't think it affects golds. So having the Karen with me... Having the Karen with me was basically the winning ticket there, I think. People are still making tons of comments on Prison Architect, man. Jesus. So many comments on Prison Architect episodes.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you to a tight
I still read them all. I read every single comment. I just don't respond to hardly any of them anymore. I don't have any water left. Damn it. This guy's got a 25-16 MMR. Okay, this ought to be fun. I got a catachan. What am I facing against? Dwarves. Have I faced against dwarves yet with this deck? I don't think I have. I actually don't think I've played against dwarves with this deck yet. So this might be interesting. I think so. Why am I going first? Come on, game. Get with the program. Maybe I'll play Octavist early here.
I kneel before no one.
Okay, Saskia comes out.
like a dwarf to get you to a tight spot.
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
Ooh, man, man, oh man, look at all the activities that are happening. What is going on? It's intense out there, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of frost action for you. Now that you've already played your mage, I mean, I might as well apply frost to her row. Ha! Ha! And we fog it. Removes the shields. Removes the Quen. Nice try, but... Ooh, look, it's a special card that will jump out and bite me. Do I want to take the bait? Not really, honestly. The problem is, I'm pretty sure it's gonna, like... I think it's that card that buffs like units side by side. Let's test it. Let's test it. Yeah, it's the one that's gonna buff units at the end of the round. That's fine. I wanted to apply frost on that row anyway, so thank you. Let's do it. Bring on the frost. The fog, I mean. Fog. I meant fog. I totally meant fog. Comes the bomb. I have no way of stopping the bomb, but I can preserve their life a little bit. Does it do everything on the row? All other units on the row. Yeah, so this will buff them by 4 and allow them to survive. So that sounds fun. So we can allow them to survive like this. I should have played Octavist already. Well, let's keep the eggs alive. I was a little bit worried for a second there, like it wasn't gonna keep the eggs alive. Kind of don't want to play any more cards after this. Having to go first, all these turns I've had to go first. It's been really a pain in the ass to have to go first all the time. I'm actually thinking I'm going to let it go to round 3 right now. He doesn't look like he has a response to weather. Thing is, I know what that ambush card is. The ambush card is going to pop out as a 6 and buff all of his units around it. So I actually need to respond to that. I think I might do it with... I don't have a whole lot of time, actually. Shit. Well, I'm going to have to do it with fog. Because I know what he's going to do. Here. It means I'm without weather the next round, but I need to make sure I have adequate. So that's going to pop out as a 6, and then he's going to go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Jesus. He's still going to tie it. He's still going to tie it. He's still going to tie, you guys. That's not fair. The ambush card should be affected by frost, or should be affected by weather too. I hate that, man.
I like the way you die.
He still ties the round. Such a pain in the ass. Okay, at least we have Villain Trench and Mirth. So
This will come as a surprise.
it kind of honestly is a surprise, but at least I have some weather and a fiend. It's not bad. I think I'm gonna keep these cards. We'll play Octavist immediately. See what he does against it. Oh, now he's going to hit it for 5 damage. Well, screw it. He's going to hit it for 5 damage. I can't have Octopus be 1. I need him to be stronger than that. Let's put Frost on... what row? Just put it on the row that the card is on, I guess.
They'll not leave here alive.
See, how come her ability can ambush me like that?
This'll come as a surprise.
But, like, how come her ability can do that, but the bear, the savage bear can't, you know? That's what I mean. It's inconsistent, you know? Inconsistent.
An ill wind blows.
Well, that's really shitty. Give me my Octopus back, you jerk.
Your vet will avenge us, Dwan.
You know, he does have a pretty good deck. Not gonna lie. He's got a pretty good deck, okay? It's a thing. Question is, does Octopus' ability trigger before Villain Trenton Mirth? In other words, like, do I get him back and then V would go? Let's find out, I guess. It won't matter because this is going to damage him by 2 anyway. So, Octopus is already not going to be strong enough to get hit by it.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
Okay, now the question is, does he have anything that is more than 8? No. So I think in this situation, it's actually better for me to use the Karen. Let me see. What can I eat? If I ate by 5, that would make this guy a 10. 6, 7 is a gold. So no. So it's better for the Karen to eat it. Well, this sucks.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
This sucks. Yeah. Good game. Very good deck he has.
Enough of this farce. Bedline,
Why did
bedline.
he do that? Wait, why did he do that? Why did he play another card? Why did he play another card? Because I've already passed.
Bet this'll come as a surprise.
That's really odd. See, now I have another card, and I could actually win the round by 1 right now. I could win the round by 1. Wow, that's so weird. I could have won the round by 1 if I had the card. I just play it and I win. But I already passed. I'm not allowed to play another card. That is so... The game of Gwent has changed, guys. It's so different now. After the patch, man, it's so different. That's why I'm not playing ranked. That's why all these games are casual. Wow. Now I think I do actually have a 66% win rate, because I think I've lost half the games today, haven't I? Half the games in the stream anyway, right? Ugh.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Okay, Nilfgaard. Let's get rid of the... Okay, there's the Frightener. Finally! I haven't seen the Frightener the whole time. Foglet, gone. Frost, gone. And I don't know if they're going to really play Weather against me. I'd like the opportunity to play more Weather than just some Fog, so... Okay, Catacan it is. Once again, I'm going first. That's so unfortunate. So unfortunate.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
All the golems are only 2s now. That makes me happy because I can kill them all with fog in 1 hit. Okay then. So all the golems are dead. He can still use the golems though to thin his deck. That's really the only reason he's doing it.
Can be deceiving.
Avalok makes me draw cards. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I wonder if this guy will be one of those guys that reuses Avalok over and over and over again. That would be interesting. Pretty sure my Frightener will die. So I'm going to play it on this row right here. Gives me a card. Sweet. So I'll get an extra card advantage on him. Plus, I can kill the Frightener. So that's easy. Nice. Nice. It's really great. Good news. Probably didn't need to clear it.
I live to serve.
But I needed the strength anyway, so I guess. Let the Frightener get hit again. Put the Seleno Harpy here. So many new deck ideas. My God. Like, I love this. I love this. Like, right now, there's so many different things I get to see. It's not the same Nilfgaard deck every single time anymore, right? People are trying different methods, different strategies. So much better than before. I love it. I don't really want to talk. I don't really want to use my Fiend yet. Frost the back row because he has a siege unit he's going to play. Or he might play. -2, -1, so I'm actually up by 4. Or I'm down by 4. So I would still have to play another card to win. Tremors. Okay, can we play Iris now? Go play Iris here.
We've met. I don't recall.
I don't like playing against Nilfgaard because they usually have ways of like doing things to their own units. Like this. Like the decoy, for example.
I'm so very, very afraid.
Okay. Let's kill that. You have another one?
At your service.
Oh, he's got a gold. Higher than 5 or lower than 5? Ooh, tough call. Ooh. Ooh, got him. Got him. Now I've got the card advantage, and he's down 2 cards. Oh, man, that's bad for him. That is bad for him. Now the question is he going to keep playing? He's going to take 2, 4, 6 damage next turn. So taking 6 damage puts me up by 13. I could really hit hard here. If I just keep hammering him, I could really hit hard. What does Iris do? If he has a thunder, he could just thunder her. Boost them by 3. That still won't be enough. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna have a huge card advantage for the next rounds. Up by 13. Gels is such a risk. It's such a gamble. Yeah. You basically lose that gamble and you just leave. Like, that's how that works. Should be 100 ore, right? Is the reward for that? Yeah, good. Let's open a keg. Let's open a keg.
20 cards. Lots. All kinds.
What the hell is wrong with Charlie? Why would you say something like that? Why would you ask something like that? There's nothing wrong with me. Navigator. I don't think that's actually one of the ones that got Dolpathon Archer. Did they get nerfed? Novice got nerfed. Let's grab that. I can mill that for more. So let's go mill that novice. See what else we can craft. I've got 9,000 scraps. Like, we can totally make something if we want to. Novice here. So see how it costs 80 to craft the card, but I can mill it for 80. So full refund is awesome. What else can I get a full refund? I accidentally milled one of the Imperial... I milled my premium golem. So I had a premium Imperial golem, and I milled him because milling him was 400 scraps. That's 2 silver cards. So, yeah, it was worth it. Combat Engineer, I don't need 4 of these. I can mill him for 20. What else? What else? What else? Rot Tossers. No, that's good. Still good. Fire Scorpions. I actually don't need this many of them, so let's mill this one for 10. These guys were nerfed, but they're only worth 30 anyway. It's not a big deal. I got this guy. Mill him. I don't have Joachim de Witt. Maybe I need him. If I'm ever gonna play Nilfgaard, Joachim de Witt's probably a great one to have. I think his name is Joachim. It might be Josh. I need to play The Witcher again, man. I need to know these guys' names again. I have Sirret. I don't have a whole lot of Nilfgaard cards because I don't play Nilfgaard very often. But what I do have, honestly, like I don't play monsters very often, but I have like almost a complete collection for monsters. There's very few monsters that I don't have. You know, like these guys are just, this is just Wild Hunt Rider cards, which I have got enough of those. Yeah, like there's very few monsters I don't have. I don't have the Shadow. Deployed, trigger the Death Wish of 3 units on the right. That might be cool. Play the Shadow next to the Harpy Eggs, and I'll just get things in addition to the Harpy Eggs. That's kind of cool. More units on the board. I have the Frightener. I just don't have the premium version. And then here's the Manticore. I don't have that one. Gels is a pretty good card because you get to draw draw a gold card and a silver card, and have one of them placed on the top of your deck, which is great. I also have the Succubus, and I was kind of debating on whether to put the Succubus in this deck, but I've decided that Ciri gives me better value. So I didn't put the Succubus in this deck, but I did draw a Succubus in a keg, so I have one now. And then I don't have Old Spear Tip either, but like whatever. Caretaker, I don't have that one. But other than that, like I got every monster card already, so I'm ready to rock with monsters if I want to. I like my deck. I do. I like it. I think maybe what I could do, it's so expensive, but maybe I could. I need the meteorite powder. When I save up enough meteorite powder, I think I'm gonna turn Dagon into a premium leader. I think I'm gonna do that. Sounds like a plan to me. Is there any cards that will make this deck better? That's my biggest question. Like, any cards that will make this deck better? The silver slot is so competitive right now on this deck. I just don't think I should change any of the silvers. I just don't think so. I think the deck is fine. For what it does, I think it's fine. So, guess. Let's see what happens if I remove the Thunder. I'm going to remove that Thunder because it makes me more likely to draw something else that I want. So let's get rid of Elzer's Thunder. I can always kill Iris with Weather. Like, I've got enough Weather cards to where I should be able to kill her with Weather.
We've hammered enough. Let's get to work.
Hello, Bruverhoog. 2601 MMR. Ooh, this guy's good. Okay. Octfist. Fiend. Okay. Get rid of the Foglet. Get rid of the Frost. And, God, I really would like to have another card for advantage. I'm going to take the Thunderbolt Potion away, I think. Clear. Okay. We got options.
I kneel before no one.
Saskia always comes out before the leader. What are the hot? Okay then. Quite the opening you have there, sir. Quite the opening indeed.
I've never run from no one, and I'm no about to start.
You sure? Let's thin this deck out a bit. Get all the get some frost out of my deck so I don't draw into them. Here comes the clear skies. It's fine. Let's hammer that thing in the back. I think I want to use Cleaver to unlock something else. Yeah, unlock him, for example. So I'd like to do some damage to that guy. And now I'm actually not able to do any more weather. Like, I'm actually weatherless right now. It's not really worth using the Fiend yet. Let's put Octavist out. If the round drags on a bit, we can get card advantage back. But a lot of times they just choose not to drag the round out when this happens. Which is fine. We won't get the card advantage, but fine.
Everything all right?
Okay, I'm gonna lock that guy. I think I'll hit him with the Fiend, actually. There we go. Come on, keep playing with me. Keep playing, come on. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't give up. He gave up. He gave up. That gives me bodies for free next round. Thing is, if I play one more, I can reduce that one that he's carrying over by 1 strength. And then I get a card back. So it's basically free. Or I just lock it with Cleaver later. I think I want all the cards I have. I'm gonna let it go. Should have dropped him earlier. I gotta learn how to play Octavist. I gotta drop him earlier.
The moment. I need to smoke.
Gotta drop him earlier.
Let the dance begin.
Let the dance begin. I'd like something to play as weather, actually. No, we'll leave this because I can get the Harpies for the next round. Oh, I need to lock him for sure. Maybe not. Let's lock this one.
Snitches get stitches.
That's why I wanted this one to die. Like, I wanted to wait the round out so this one would die in the back. But I wasn't able to do it. Like, I wasn't able to get him to die. So now he's going to keep getting stronger. I was really hoping to be ahead at the end of that card, but it's not going to happen. No, it's definitely not going to happen. Unless I play the Karen now, which is not very smart. I'm going to pass. We have 4 eggs transferring to the next round, and he doesn't have anything resilient. So I would think we have a pretty good advantage. Olgierd will come back, but he comes back like, what is that, like a 2 strength, I think?
I'm in no mood for jests.
Be a 2? A 3, okay. Let's change one of these out and hope I get something that does weather.
Let the dance begin.
Yes! Woodland Spirit, I love you. Woodland Spirit, you're my favorite. You're my spirit animal. Yes, put them all in the same row. Please do. Oh, and make them the same strength as well. Let's do that too. Sounds wonderful. Hit them hard, boys. Hit them hard. Does he save any anti-weather for round 3? I don't know. Woo!
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
Here we go. Here we go. Bam. And hit him again. Bam. So powerful. So incredibly powerful. It's ridiculous. Frost is not going to do any damage. That's really unfortunate. Or the fog, I mean. It's not going to do much. I'm up by 14. I don't think this is enough. Especially if he has an Igni. If he has an Igni, he wins. This card right here. I think we should try playing Scoia'tael. This card right here is amazing. Play a bronze special card from your deck. And then spawn a copy of it. It's crazy. It's amazing. But can he come up with 25 with 2 cards? That's the thing. Is that something he can do? Maybe. He's going to need to damage me, I would think.
The time of the white frost and white light.
Or clear the sky. Or play fog. Yeah. Alright, well, he can do some damage to me, but I don't think that's going to cut it.
Any last words?
That would do it. That would do it. Nice job. Very well played. Scoia'tael seems fun. Doesn't Scoia'tael seem fun? Should we try Scoia'tael? Like, they've been buffed up enough to where they're fun now, I think. Let's try Scoia'tael. Can we make a deck for Scoia'tael? Let's get rid of some of these decks that are no longer valid. I'm going to get rid of my discard deck, too. That's taking forever to happen. There it goes. Weak weather. Weak weather. Eat me. Maybe we do something around the Mulligan archetype. Or maybe like Mulligan and like maybe Mulligan and movement, maybe? I still think Brewer's a better player, a better card. I think Brewer's still a better leader. Let's clear this deck. Let's change this to oh, well, come on now. No commas allowed. You're lame. Okay, so this is like, I want to make something around Scoia'tael around, like, the movement archetype. Like, you move your units around. I think that's a really powerful thing. I think I'm going to need a few different cards, but luckily, I have a whole bunch of scraps to do that with, which is great. You may resurrect a special card from your opponent's graveyard. If you do, weaken self by 4. Avalok. Let's put Saskia in for sure. I think I want Zoltan. I think I want Zoltan Chive in this. Let's go get Zoltan. I think Zoltan's a great gold card, and I think I need him for this deck. Collection. Here it is. So we need to get Scoia'tael, Gold, Zoltan Chive. God, do I want the premium? No. Let's make Zoltan. All right, we have Zoltan. I think I want her too. Like, that was sweet. I'm getting her too. It's nah. Let's go to deck builder. Move, get out the way. So I'm gonna put Zoltan in here for sure, and this one. And like, do I do like something like? Do I do Siri, or do I do like Villain Trenton Mirth? I'm probably gonna have high strength units because it's dwarves. So maybe we just play Siri for the card advantage possibility. I always like that possibility. So let's try this. Let's take these 4 golds. Let's structure. I like to do the golds, then all the bronzes, and then choose the silvers. So around this deck, I'm going to need at least 2 clear skies. At least. I think that's a pretty safe thing to do. I think I also want 1 Dimeridium Shackles. Demetrium. Why do you keep saying Demetrium? It's completely stupid to keep saying that. I also need to have some special cards. So I think I want Immune Boost for sure, because I can use Immune Boost with her just like my opponent just did against me. Okay, so in a movement deck, you definitely want the Blue Mountain Commandos. So I'm going to get 3 of those. Then I'm going to want to have these guys, these Dwarven Mercenaries, because they move a unit to another row and then boost it by 3. So I'm going to do that. These guys are also now, they've been changed. The way they work has been changed. They can now actually move opponents as well. So I can move my opponent into weather or something if he's not in the weather. Speaking of the weather, I'm probably going to grab Skellige Storm because it's awesome. So we'll just put that silver card in right now. What else? Actually, you know what? If I take one of these clear skies away and put in some brigades instead, that would give me actual bodies to clear the weather, and I like that. Maybe 1 Dragoon. Officers are pretty powerful. Commit Neophytes. This one right here, the Marksman. So this one, every time the unit is moved, it damages a random enemy by 2. So I want 3 of these guys in there too. So the whole goal is going to be basically getting these guys out of the board, moving them around, getting these 3 out, moving them around. So I need cards that facilitate movement. Like, everything needs to move things. I feel like, though, I'm going to run out of things that do that. I'm going to run out of cards that move things around, right? I feel like what else moves things? What other card moves something? I don't think so. War Dancer's a good deck thinner. Put the elves in. It's a really good deck thinner, actually. Fireball traps might be nice. We could do one of those. My deck's already too heavy, though. I'm not going to have any silvers. Probably want a decoy, so I can use a decoy on one of these guys that moves something and then move somebody else. Let's put... Actually, do the dwarves that hit things, do they... You damage a unit by 2, so we can actually use Iris here, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Let's put Roach in the deck. I think Octvist is good here. I think Cleaver's a good choice. I'm not really using dwarves all that much. Most of my units are elves. I think Yavon's a good choice here too. It's a 28 card deck. If I take the War Dancers out of the deck, then that'll be a 25 card deck. But this is like kind of free strength because you just mulligan it and play it. Also, I don't have my mage. Wait, do I not have the dwarf? Here it is. Yeah. I need her. Okay, Skellige Storm. Maybe Roach. They're both worth 4, but this is an extra turn, but it gives you an extra ability, and it's kind of important, so. Let's take Roach out and put my mage in instead. Still a 28 card deck. Maybe I only two of the War Dancers. Because as soon as I mulligan them, they get deployed. So that's free strength, and I like that. Let's try this deck. I don't know what it's going to do. I'm not sure how good it'll be, but we'll try it. I think what's probably going to happen is we're going to run out of cards that move other cards. I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to like get to the point where it's like, okay, all I have to do is move that card and she'll damage things. That's really fun. Until you have no cards left in your hand that can actually go and move something. I think that will be a problem. Then you're just left with a card that has some strength, you know? But maybe I'm wrong. Zoltan moves a lot of things, so maybe.
You've got the heart
of an Uncrate.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
I wonder if the Croc-on-Crate player is still trying to do damage. Scoia'tael. Okay, let's mulligan that.
And learn.
Now, we have 2 of these. That's good. We have Zoltan in our hand. That's good. We got 1 of these guys. I would like to get 2 of these guys, but at least we can get all of these, and that's what's important. Clear Weather and First Light. Okay, I like this. Let's leave this. We'll do this. I think we'll start with Ida.
Why have you summoned me?
And we'll play Quen on this unit here. So when I deploy this, when I put this out into the field, all the rest of the copies get summoned as well. And then we want to use this in the first round. So we can thin our deck. Get them out of our deck. So, wait, what's going on with my mouse? 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 Mouse, why are you frozen? There we go. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. I'm not very sure how to play this deck. I have 3 golds in my hand. The only gold I don't have is Saskia. So actually, this is kind of cool because I can play Bruver Hurg. I get Saskia out of my... Yeah, that's actually nice. Let's get to work. Let's play Octvist. Here. You might be able to get a card advantage on him if he drags the round out. Or he'll just give us the game now. That's a pretty cool tempo play right there. I mean, we just gained 17. Just gained 17 strength. That's awesome. Okay, we'll put her out.
You're dead already.
Hit the hunter. He's gonna try to kill Octvist. That's pretty easy to know. He's gonna try and kill Octvist. Yep. Well, he's a target anyway. Is what it is.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
Okay, let's play you here.
Go Black Banner!
Hit that guy. Hit that hunter. Weren't able to take advantage of Octvist. Octvist is like, it's a really hard card to get a card advantage with, but when it works, it's kind of cool. Okay, this is a problem. I'm gonna move this unit.
They used tired my tongue about that.
Damn, I was hoping I would hit the ship. It didn't hit the ship. Or hit the hunter. But the hunter's regressing now, so he's not gonna keep his strength buff. So there's no, like... It doesn't really matter for the purposes of, like, the next round.
Greetings. Want to look over our stock?
Such a good card. Okay, let's do some damage, Zoltan.
Double chase.
Didn't work very well, did it? Like, one of them hit Morkvarg. Not a good decision. Like, one hit the hunter and then one hit Morkvarg. Not a good decision. There's the warship. Does he know the hunter's regressing? He does know this, right? Maybe he doesn't. This is why this deck that he's trying to use doesn't work very well anymore.
Death awaits us all.
Because, like, it's... The hunter's regressing. It's not gonna work. Like, yeah, sure, it makes it stronger, but it's also making the other one on the other side weaker. So it's net neutral. You know, it makes the hunter one stronger, cool, and then it damages the one on the right, weaker. Okay, so until the one on the right dies, until that healer dies, the ship is net neutral. It's not doing anything for him anymore. Before it was what he should do is put the ship next to Morkvarg, because Morkvarg will come back stronger. Like, that's what you're supposed to use the ship for. You're supposed to put the ship next to Morkvarg. But he put it against... It's only 111, yeah. He put it against the wrong unit, you know, or you put it next to the wrong unit. And that's his problem right there. Now I'm just going to do this.
When the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow.
Do not eat the yellow snow. Get a copy of it. Bam. Yep. What are you going to do now? That's what I thought. Morkvarg comes back, but he's what, an 8? Should be an 8. If he used Croc to take him out, so or to bring him out, so it should be an 8.
Let the dance begin.
Cool. Okay, so first order of business, we're going to play Yavin here.
I fail men herrieth den verde.
Let's get the Skellige Storm, actually. I like this more than the Fireball Trap, I think. Help us with card advantage.
Freyr is patient.
She brooks no insult. Oh, your Hunter's a 5 again. Wait, what happened? Wait, what? What? Yeah, they patched it. Yeah, sucks. That's why it's no longer as viable as it was before. Okay, now we're going to hit Morkvarg with a lock, so he won't come back. I like the music. See how he just has to keep playing cards? He can't pass because I'll beat him. He's like, oh no, I might lose if I pass. Yeah, you might.
Not you again.
Gonna clear the sky. Okay. I got you to use your Grimace. That's cool. We'll use Siri.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
He has to use a card now. He has to use a card. I could have something big in my hand and beat you. He could take a chance, though. He's taking a chance on it. Now, here's the question. Can I beat him? No, I can't. Yeah. Alright, good call. Good call, sir. That was smart. I guess. He kind of took a it's a gamble, because if I could beat him, I would, but it's a gamble. What would I draw with my clear sky? Could draw marksman. I don't know if you are as useful. Might regret this, but oh, I definitely regret that. Oh man, I regret that so bad. Really sad. That's really sad. I think I lost because that was just, yeah. We're gonna take the Dimeritium Shackles out of the deck. We're gonna take the Dimeritium Shackles out of this deck because it is.
Mordred Freyr is patient,
I don't think it's working.
but she brooks no
I
insult.
think it's gonna work out. Nope. Roar.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
I just don't see how I can win this. I can't, right?
Bow before Mordred Freyr.
I can't win this. I'm gonna forfeit. Let's try this. Let's take the Dimeritium Shackles out of it. We'll take the Dimeritium Shackles out of the deck because I don't think that's actually gonna work very well there. Deck builder. Because like it was meant for, you know, like to target a gold card or something. But the thing is, my stupid dog will not stop barking at everything. It's so exhausting. I have no idea. I'm so exhausted with this dog. It's just... Oh, God. I have to do something about it. I'm sorry. I have to. It's going to wake up my son. Stupid mutt, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know how to deal with that. Do I have the right silvers here? Oh, I need the... Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I hate that when you like alt tab out of the game and then you click back into it and you actually registers the click. Is there something better than Siri? I like the fact that I have two options for a card advantage, but this is a pretty... It's an option that's not working very well. I'm going to leave it, though. We thin the deck by one card. Maybe that'll be better. Let's try it again. See, like, the patch, man, the patch is making people... It's making people try new things. It's like making people try new things, and that is so wonderful to me. But it also means we're going to see things that I haven't seen before and I'm like not prepared for, which is also very cool. Like, even though this is John Calvate, I'm not sure it's going to be playing the same as before, right? It's not going to be playing the same way as before. Okay, two of the mover guys, one of the marksmans. We have the mage. We need to get rid of Saskia for sure. We got Siri, nice. So I got 3 avenues for a card advantage. Not in my hand right now, but pretty close. Let's get rid of the Trapper. And we'll get rid of her.
Watch and learn.
Cool. Okay. So we got rid of one of the dancers. One of the war dancers, which is good. I really want this black screen gone. I want to be able to just, like, look at my cards and look at the board. It's silly. It's silly that I can't do that. Okay. Problem is, I don't have one of the other dudes. I need them. I don't want to play any of these cards right now. So we'll play the leader.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
We'll play Octavist. We'll get him down here. I don't know. Like, make him respond to Octavist, I guess. He'll just lock him with Ox or something. Notice how the golems didn't come out yet? The golems don't come out until after his ability triggers now. So the golems are potentially some of the cards occupying that space. Or he's not using golems at all, which is actually pretty cool. See, now I have to spend Cleaver to lock that thing, which, like, I didn't want to, but I think I'm going to let it go one turn because that will help me in getting this to go one more turn. That'll be really nice. How about we get you out? There. Now he'll let this go for one more turn and not mess with it because he'll think the Rot Tosser is going to kill it. That'll be the idea anyway.
Discipline.
That is what you folk lack. Do I want to use him for... Maybe I just use Ida. No, I don't want to lose the strength. Let's just use Cleaver and lock it. Let's just use Cleaver and lock it. Now he won't be able to Rot Tosser it because the timer will tick before the Rot Tosser can do its thing. Which is nice. Or not. I did it in the reverse order. I should have used Cleaver. Great. So if I had let the thing die by Ida... it sucks. I'm sad about this now. This doesn't work as well as it's supposed to.
Know if anyone's got any hooch left.
I don't know if anyone's got any hooch left. You tell me, man. The most annoying golem in the world.
Ah, they used tired my tongue about that.
Opening myself up for a wonderful Gigny.
Please wait, Your Excellency.
I'm falling behind. Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
It must triumph.
Maybe I should put Igni in the deck. Because I don't have an Igni either.
Why have you summoned me?
I want Fog. That's why. Here.
No success! Charge!
Technically, I can play Yavin and still be winning the round. What's available in my deck? I have one Trapper, one Mercenary, one War Dancer, 2 Marksmen. Let's try this. Oh, that's actually really nice. That's really fortunate.
Death awaits us all.
That's a great rally, actually. Because that really thinned my deck now. If he plays a card, okay. I was gonna say, if he plays a card, I'm gonna play that Spy. That's a shame. If I had done it in a different order, I would have been able to unlock Octavist. I really want to make Octavist work. I really want him to work. You know? Something I aspire to have happen. Alright, let's start with Ciri.
You talked enough.
How did I get the deck availability annotation? This is something called GWENT Tracker. You can consider it a mod. You can go to gwent-tracker.com and download GWENT Tracker, and it'll have instructions on how to install it. But it's basically just like a way for you to track what your opponent's done, what's in the graveyards, what's banished, things like that. Let's get another card on him.
Coexistence. No such thing.
Zoltan Shive. Hell yeah, boy. Bring it on. Let's do it. Let's do it, my brother. Nice. I don't mind. It's already served its purpose, so I'm good with it. Thanks. If I play this, get him to play another card.
Please wait, Your Excellency.
I'm falling behind.
There's been a mistake.
I'm no mage. Thank you for revealing it. Like it's gonna do anything for you anyway. Fireball trap.
Your bet will avenge us,
Here.
Tuan.
Zoltan's not very useful unless you have units to work with him with, and that's gonna be kind of a problem with my final round.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
That's funny. I actually might be able to win the round. We'll see. I might be able to. I think I actually have a chance, but it's probably not that good of a chance, but it's something I could try anyway. I don't know why I buffed the Rot Tosser, because it's going to go away, so it's kind of wasted, but it was, like, it doesn't matter. I only get, because the Syria is in between these two, so these aren't next to each other anyway. So let's grab Zoltan. 1, 2, 3. We'll buff him up. The Rot Tosser does nothing. We're still down. But he doesn't know what we have, so he has to play the card. You're only up by 9. Oh my god. Like, seriously, if I had a card that was better than the 9, I could just win the game. Oh god. Like, oh, I'm only down by 9. Is there anything, like, I need something. This is the second time this has happened. I need something that's, I need to replace these guys with something stronger. That's the second time somebody's been able to call that. That's the second time somebody's known that that was something that was safe to do. Very unfortunate. I really wanted him to play a card so I could just fold that round, but oh man, that sucks. I almost had him, you know? I felt like I had him. I'd hate to draw the War Dancer. I'd really hate to draw the War Dancer. At least the Skellige Storm, I thought, could actually hurt him.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
It's a good last card. Boom, 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 boom.
I shall do what I must.
Well, he'll win. That's all there is to it. He has got another gold card. Puts Cantarell on my side, but Villain Trinimurth will just kill it. Unless he plays an Imperial... Oh, does he have an Imperial Brigade? Oh, that would be so good. I don't know. I can't tell how good that is. So hard to tell. I don't know.
A shame I have no time.
Come on, play an Imperial Brigade. Come on. No, he didn't. See, right now it kills the 10 and the 4. Which puts me one behind. It's going to kill the 6, though. He'll kill the 6, and then he can just play another card. So, good game. Yep. Good job. Nothing I can do about that. Good game. I don't know. I really want the deck to work. I really want the new Scoia'tael to work, but I don't know if it is. I don't know. Probably not doing it right. Like movement Scoia'tael, you know? Oh, thanks for the foglet. Really nice. I would have rather had the scraps, I think. I really wanted movement Scoia'tael to work. I don't know. Like this post-patch stuff. Maybe we make another... Maybe we make another mulligan deck. A new one around Francesca. Could do another mulligan deck. So that might be fun. I always liked the mulligan archetype. That was the first deck I ever made was a mulligan archetype. We'll take Saskia. I kind of like this, but I'm not certain about it. I think Avalok is where I want to go here. Actually, tell you what, let's try this instead. Let's try this instead. This sounds really fun. Let's make a milling deck. Like a deck that's designed to mill my opponent. Like hardcore. Can I not get out of this? I think it's frozen. Yeah, it's totally frozen. I can't do anything. There it goes. Let's make a deck that's designed to take every card away from our opponent. So, to do that, I think I want Nilfgaard, and I think I want a mirror. I have an idea. I think I want a mirror. So the idea behind this is to get a crazy card advantage on our opponent in round 3. Because he will no longer have the cards. He will no longer have any cards. So the golds I want for this is Avalok, for sure. That's the staple of the deck. I also want Tibor. Then I think we'll take probably Renew. So we can reuse Avalok. And then let's take Ciri for the card advantage, because why not? Maybe Igni would be better. Nah, we're gonna take Ciri. And then for the silvers, we want a decoy. Then we want treason. Let's take Roach. Ox. It's an automatic. Octvist. I still want to make Octvist work. I really do. Let's see. Here we go. Choose an enemy or a revealed opposing unit and move all copies of it from your opponent's deck to their graveyard. Perfect. So that's a card that moves things to the graveyard. What other do we have? Shuffle a card from your hand, can be gold, back into your deck. Then draw the top different card of the same color from your deck. Okay, so Sarah's ability has changed. And she's now an 8. Let's take Sarah out. We'll put Sarah in instead of the one we had before. Ooh, maybe Albrecht instead. Yeah, let's play the mage instead. We also want a seer for sure. A seerite? Aserai? I forgot how she spells. Forgot how she pronounces her name. All right, let's take Octvist out. He's not really that reliable. We'll put a seer instead, and then let's also put in. We don't need Ox. Let's put Cantarella in instead. So like all of our silvers are meant to make our opponent draw cards, right? This is going to allow us to draw a card, get card advantage. This allows us to take cards from our graveyard, put it back into our deck so that we don't get milled. Then we have the mage, which will allow both players to draw a card. This guy takes cards away from our opponent's deck and puts it in his graveyard. Avalok has 2 players draw cards. Treason allows us to play a card from the bottom of our opponent's deck. Tibor wants our opponents to draw a card. And that's kind of like the bread and butter of what I'm trying to do here. So this is a deck that's designed to take all the cards out of our opponent's deck, leaving us with being the only one that's able to draw cards. That's the idea. We are the only ones that are going to be able to draw cards. So, because if you play something like Avalok, where it says both players draw 2 cards, and he doesn't have any cards to draw, then I'm the only one drawing 2 cards now. So it gives me a big advantage, right? So this is a theory. I think this will work, but I'm not sure. I think he's a little bit too good to pass up, though, to be honest. I think he's a little too good to pass up, guys. All right, I'm gonna drop that and do this. Okay, so now we need a bronze cards. I'm actually not sure what I want to do here. Let's make 1 clear sky. Maybe the Alba Pikeman. How about we do 1 Nilfgaardian Knight, 1 Spearman. Let's grab 2 of these guys, and we'll grab a couple of Mangonels, and a couple of these Fire Scorpions, 3 Rot Tossers, and I think maybe an Emissary, maybe 2 Emissaries, and then 2 Golems. Do I want the Vicovara Medic? I think I want 1 Medic as well. It's kind of a weird deck. Not sure I'm into it. I just want to give it a whirl. So 27 cards seems like a lot. Oh, I definitely need one of the Dimeridium Shackles. Let's actually put 2 of these in the deck. We'll replace the First Light, and let's get the Golems out of there too. Let's not worry about the Golems. The Golems are like, it's easy points though. When we play our leader ability, it's quick points. The problem with it though is that we could, all the cards that we're telling ourselves to draw, we could be drawing our Golems, and I don't want that. So I think no. But I definitely want 2 Dimeridium Shackles because we're actually going to shackle Avalok. So I'm going to use him, hopefully, I'll use him as a gold. Hopefully I can reuse him as a gold with Renew. Then we're going to shackle him. And then once he's shackled, we can decoy him. I don't know. This is really gonna depend on what we draw, guys. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's so dependent on what we draw. I'm actually not so sure about this. Let's take the chemists out. Let's take the Mangonel out and take this one out. And replace it with this guy. Standard Bearer. Maybe 2 Standard Bearers. It's so hard to tell what to do with this deck, you guys. Let's take this out of the way. We'll do another Standard Bearer instead. I have no idea what this is gonna work, how this is gonna work. But that's why we test it out, right? That's why we test it. Should we do like any weather? Maybe a 1 Tremor? Maybe we'll do like 1 tremor. I don't know. I just a theory. I'm not sure it'll work the way I think it will work, but we'll see. All right. So, out at the mill. Oh, actually, stop. We're ruining this moment here. Hang on. What I need is, I have a better idea. We're using a mirror, right? So maybe I don't use renew. Maybe instead of renew, we grab Kahir instead. That way, if I draw Avalok and Kahir in my opening hand, I can play Avalok, then shackle him, then play a mirror on him, then play Kahir and play him again. I can do it all in the same round. That's not bad, if I can draw that way. So it's actually going to be useful to us to have a slightly thicker deck. The problem is we kind of have to draw both of these guys, as well as a decoy and a Dimeridium Shackles. This is our opening hand that we want. We want this guy, and one of these Shackles. It's kind of what we want. Got a couple of emissaries to try and draw some of these Rot Tossers. We'll put 1 more of these guys in. Okay. Let's see how this works. I'm not certain it's going to be a good idea, but let's just see how it works. Not convinced it's a good idea. Out at the mill. They're probably missing a card. Like, I'm probably missing a really key gold card that, or a good silver card, or some card. I'm probably missing some card, you know?
Sit at my table and let's drink.
Oh, cool. A rank 17, level 31 man-at-arms. What a great person to test this on. Someone who's in the top 300 in the world. Okay, we'll test the deck on him then. Oh, not going to be pretty. Okay, so we have Avalok. That's good. We don't have the other stuff we need, so let's try to mill for it. I have the Dimeridium Shackles. I need Kahir. Got him! Yes! All right, let's do it. Let's try and do this. First thing I want to do is play Avalok. Or do I want to do the emissary and get some stuff out first? Maybe I do that. Let's get some stuff out of here so we don't draw junk, you know?
Your humble servant.
Yeah, I don't want the medic, right? So let's do this.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Let's reveal this. So we can get rid of the emissary. Now if I draw a medic, I can always bring out the emissary.
At last.
Oh, he's gonna have us helping. He's helping us. I just drew a decoy. Oh, I have more cards than he does.
At last.
At last. Let's draw all of his cards. Sit at my table. Let's drink. Oh my god. Let's play Treason. Modern Freya is patient.
Bow before modern Freya.
Took one of his Freyas away. Oh god, this is gonna be it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. He has Avalok too. He's already done some of the work for us. He only has 10 cards left. I can make it to where his 3rd round he doesn't draw any cards. I can make it to where his 3rd round he won't draw any cards. He has 8 cards now. He has 8 cards left. This is wonderful. Let's shackle Avalok. His 3rd round, he won't draw any cards. Now he's going to discard cards. He's not going to have any cards left in his deck. He's going to be completely out of cards. His second round, 3rd round, he won't draw anything.
Boring just standing here.
He's just going to keep hitting it. That's okay, though, because I'm going to replay it now. We're going to make it stronger and replay him.
You will see it.
You will see it
In your dreams.
He has 4 cards left in his deck. he's gonna be milled in round 1.
Good grief. You're worse than children.
He's moving cards back to his deck. That's fine. That's okay. I don't mind, because watch this.
I shall do what I must.
This is so good. Oh my god.
In your dream.
I'm so happy with this. He's got 3 cards left. He's got 3 cards left.
I will prove my worth.
He's not going to be able to use any of his combo moves, his big tempo plays. None of that stuff is going to work. Morkvarg is out. It's already at 5 health. Amir, go. Draw him out. No more cards left.
Punishment for traitors.
No more cards left in his hand. He's out.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So he's completely milled. He has no cards left in his deck, and I still have 6 cards, which means I'm going to have such a huge card advantage on him. It'll be absolutely nuts. It'll be completely crazy. I'm so happy with this. What is this?
Ho ho, I sense
I don't care. You're going to win the round. I know this already. I'm okay with you winning this round. Siri, go.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh my god, this is so good. So he's going to go. Now, the really funny part I like about this, I think, is that if I go like this does damage by 3. So can I win the round? That's the thing. I'm down by 48. So if I was to throw a Rot Tosser here, it would hit the 2 6s and kill the 6s. So let's kill the 6s. Then what I want to do is shackle him. Now I'm down by 30. So I could now... It's a shame that this guy's a 4. Is there any way I can kill him straight up? Vicovaro Medic. I can grab this guy out of his... Oh, God, I can grab that guy out. Let's do that. Let's grab this guy.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
I'm still down by 20. I guess I could use these 2 guys. That puts me at 8 cards to his 13. Then I draw 2, he draws none. So I'll be at 11 then. This is going to do 3 damage, so it puts that to 1. I wish I could hit this for more, but I can't. Well, I could actually... You know what? I think that's enough. I took this guy out of his hand. I locked his Morkvarg. I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna call it good. Because he's not gonna draw any cards. He doesn't have any cards to draw. And I get my Siri back. No cards to draw. He's got 1. I don't know how he got that back, but he got a card. Cool, good for him. So now I have 13 cards. He has 14 cards. Which is perfect. What else do I want here? Let's get rid of... What do I have left? Alchemist. I want the mage, actually. Can I get rid of this guy? Got the mage. Good. Okay.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
Look, it's a 19 gold. Like, that's awesome. But I have a 25 gold, and that's Tibor. And the really cool part about that is he won't draw a bronze card when I play Tibor. I wish I had my Dimeridium Shackles, though. Oh, I didn't use Swears. I should have used Swears before, but I didn't use it. Let's take Tibor here. And look, he didn't draw any cards because he has none to draw. A 23 strength gold with no cards to draw.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
I believe you. You want to pass, you got to pay. Can't let you through elseways. And I still have 4 cards left in my deck. It's really funny. Let's actually use a Nid
I shall do as you command.
to put Avalok back in the deck. And then we can also put maybe this guy. It's in our deck. Is this in my deck or? That's in my graveyard, isn't it? Yeah, good. So I've got 6 cards left and he's got none. So he's gonna want to beat me this round. And I'm really not gonna let him do that. I'm just not gonna support that idea.
Your humble servant.
Let's do the Spearman.
No passage.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
I believe you. Okay, so I need another card, so I'm going to take All Brick. It says if neither player is passed, each player draws the top card from their deck. He doesn't have any cards to draw.
I live to serve.
So I get a free card. Now I have card advantage on this round. I love this. This is awesome. And he's got some really strong units, don't get me wrong. It's like that's a problem, but like goodbye. Can do Tremors again if I want to. Gonna lock it again. Okay. He's got some really strong pirates. Really strong pirates.
Order will triumph. It must triumph. Told you it'd be worth.
He's got some really strong pirates. Damn. I need more Tremors. Really strong pirates, man. Damn. Look at those pirates. My God. I have no Scorch or anything. He actually tied up in his card advantage right now. Not sure why you cleared the weather. That's an interesting decision.
Greetings. What is it?
He has a coral. Okay. He'll use it now.
That might even be amusing.
Wow. Man, is he strong.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Like, imagine what would happen if I... Jesus, he's strong. Like, he managed to stop it. You know, he totally stopped me. That's crazy. Is that not crazy? It's freaking nuts.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
I mean, that's nuts. Wow. Despite all of the free cards I got, he still managed to not... Wow. That's so impressive. All I need now is to draw Avalok, though, and then it's over. I got the 13. That means all I have is Avalok in the deck. So if I mulligan Ciri, I can just get her back. Yeah, there's Avalok. Wow.
It's time.
So now I have card advantage again, right? No. Jesus, he had so many cards. That's a really good deck on his side.
Talked enough.
That's a 22 Ciri too. Wow. I'm so impressed by his deck. I'm
That was actually
Really?
I'm so impressed by his deck.
Congratulations.
Like, I feel like anybody else's deck would have, like, I feel like anybody else's deck
What do you need?
would have just totally crippled over this. I drew so many cards. He hasn't had a card in his deck since...
Calm yourselves.
My God, he beat me. That's incredible. That's so good. It's so good.
Enough.
Wow. Okay, so against Skellige, right? Against a faction that uses their graveyard, this actually doesn't work, right? But against another faction, this would work. I think this would work. Yes, I know I wasted 3 to 4 cards. It's because I wanted to win the first round. I think if I had played that differently and I didn't win the first round, it might have been different. You're right. It might have been different. But I think still, despite that, I think that if the faction was... If I wasn't playing against Skellige, a faction that utilizes their graveyard more than their deck, I think that would have worked. I think I would have just completely owned them. I really want to try this deck again. That was impressive. Yeah, if I hadn't played... the first round, if I played it differently and just passed immediately,
No negotiation.
I probably would have won the round. I probably would have won, but...
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
So now this one is actually kind of interesting because this person here is probably just going to play a ton of spells against me. So, and I don't have any of the cards I need. Oh, I have these two, but I need Avalok. And I need Kahir. So let's get rid of you. Emissary, I think you need to go. There's Kahir. Can I get Avalok? Oh man, can I get Avalok instead of you, Tibor? Damn it. Ah. All right, we'll stall. We'll play a little. We'll stall a little bit. We'll see if we can. Thing is, like, let's play Treason now, I guess. Epidemic. Okay, so he's definitely playing Spell Scoia'tael for sure. He's definitely playing a spell deck.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
We were not the ones to start this war.
I don't like playing against Spell Scoia'tael. I don't like it. It just isn't fun, you know? It just isn't fun. Spelltell can just... Yeah, whatever. I'm 15 up. What are you going to do? Play your leader, that's 5. Saskia comes out, that's 7, that's 12. Oh, right, well, Epidemic, right, okay. Now you'll play your leader card. But you lost your card advantage, so that's good. You lost your card advantage.
No place in
If I could draw into Avalok, then we can get this running. It's kind of a requirement for what I'm trying to do, though. Gotta draw Avalok. We'll get Ciri back, so we'll be up 2 cards. I'm surprised the Spelltell deck doesn't have Dimeridium Shackles. I'm actually kind of impressed by that. You'd think they would want to be able to target their, you know... Yeah, target there. All right. Did I get Avalok? No. I think I concede, actually. Like, I think I just quit this, because I don't want to play against this. I just don't want to play against them. It's just stupid. I don't have to play against them. Because all they're going to do is just do stupid crap to me the whole time.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
Without Avalok, the whole point of the deck is kind of wasted. Guess he's going to give me this round because he wants to try to get the card advantage back. If I would have to draw something that has more than... I might. Let's give it a shot.
Your humble servant.
Yeah, this.
No passage.
Trying to thin my deck just a little bit so I can get and hopefully draw Avalok. If I draw Avalok in turn 3, I think it might be okay. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. No, it's not. I didn't draw Avalok in round 3. Didn't draw him at all. Nope. I'm just gonna quit. We didn't get our card. We didn't get what we wanted, and I want to test this against another faction and see if this concept can work. Avalok is an essential part of the deck. He has to be in my hand. That's all there is to it. With Avalok, I can try to draw the other cards that I need, but if Avalok's not in my hand, I can't do anything with it, right?
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
This is really going to hurt because Northern Realms really requires a lot of cards in their deck. Look at that's a pretty heavy deck too. They have 18 cards in that deck over there. Okay, there's Avalok. We got Kahir. Good. We got Dimeridium Shackles. Awesome. The only thing we're missing is a decoy. So let's see if we can get a decoy. There it is. So I think we're good here. 1, 2, Shackles, decoy. I think we're set. Maybe not the medic. I can probably get something different than the medic. Another Shackles. Okay. Let's try that. I go first. I love going first. Draw Avalok.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Sweet. Now, hopefully I messed up his order to where, like, the Temerian infantrymen that would normally all come in one big go, he won't be able to do that anymore. Redanian Kadweni Sergeants. Okay. Let's shackle Avalok and start milling him out. Mill him for all he's worth. Oh. That ruins all my plans. Ruins all my plans. A Scorch? Now I need to draw a Sire. I need a Seer, whatever her name is. I need her now. That's unfortunate. There is a counter to it. It's called Scorch. And using it, like, kind of ruins my plans.
I killed for less. Semper Fi!
This is actually interesting. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let me stop the buffing while we're here. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Your words mean nothing now.
I guess. That's unfortunate. Killed my Avalok right away. I just wanted to test the milling deck again. The first real good test was against Skellige. And he did such a good job of defending against it, too. He did such a good job. Almost absurdly good. Ah, I drew her. Nice. So let's put her back in the deck. That doesn't matter, because I can't draw cards because I don't have Avalok. I don't know. We'll see. Avalok, and let's put back in the Mage, I guess. Or maybe the Rot Tosser. Put those back in my deck. The chances of drawing it are really, really small, though. The chances of drawing Avalok are pretty small.
Your humble servant.
But we'll see.
Stand and fight.
Under the assumption that we're not going to get Avalok, we get him in round 3, though, I really think I want the opportunity to do it. God, I don't know. The Scorch, of all things. The Scorch. The Scorch ruins my plans. Come on. Fine, the Scorch can be a thing. Yeah, Neneki can put things back in his deck too. Yeah, I guess there are several counters to this. There definitely are counters to this.
I live to serve.
You're an infantryman, okay. Come on now.
Well, it's war. Severed limbs, blood, and
Yeah, you know,
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
I think there are a couple of factions which really won't get harmed by this very much.
I killed for less.
He has a lot of cards that returns cards from the graveyard to the hand, graveyard to deck. Yeah, I don't know. It's a thing. The Rot Tosser incoming. How many times is he gonna play the Rot Tossers? This is stupid. I hate him.
As you command, Your Majesty.
Oh, you just gonna zap it? Okay. Okay. There's like such a small chance that I draw my Avalok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 1 in 11 chance. It's less than 10%. That's not good. Not good at all. I'm not gonna be able to mill him. I can't rely on getting Avalok.
My powers are yours to command.
Yeah, I didn't draw it again. I'm trying to figure out how to... I want to draw Avalok through these guys. But it's not working out. That Scorch killed me, man.
I don't want to die.
But he has all of his Temerian infantrymen in his hands, so that's good. I really don't want to waste it, but I kind of want to see if I get Avalok. I want better odds to get him.
I am no Nilfgaardian.
My powers are yours to command.
Nope, not drawing him.
What do you want?
Maybe I need some weather in this deck. It was actually funner to play the monsters when I had a whole bunch of weather control. It was really fun to actually be able to use the Avalok for his purpose. Because I could draw 2 cards out of him. And then Decoy, that's 4. Amir, that's 6. Kahir, that's 8. So he'd be down to 2 cards right now. And that's after he put things back in with Neneki. Still wouldn't have milled him very well, though.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
I want more.
I live to serve.
Damn. I still didn't draw Havelock.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
I just don't see us winning this. We're 4 cards down. If you don't get your Avalok the way you intend with this deck, you'll just be way behind. Because it's so dependent on that. You have to have Avalok in your hand, but then they also... I mean, how many times... Honestly, how many times are... Take Royal Decree instead of Ciri and double chance of Avalok? That's not a bad idea, actually. You know what? I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit this one and do that. Because that actually makes sense. Yeah, let's send the good game. It's fine. I'm down too many cards to win that match anyway. Let's do that. Let's actually... The thing is, though, like, I want the card advantage. That's the whole point of the deck. And Ciri can give me that, but... maybe there's another method. Maybe there's something else. Maybe there's something else I can do here. Not really. We'll try it your way. I think Ciri's a better card, honestly. Because Royal Decree doesn't give me a body. But you are right that it does give me twice as many chances to get Avalok. The problem is, though, what happens if I draw an opening hand that has Avalok and Royal Decree in it? Like, what is that going to do for me? Can I put a gold card? Can she put gold cards? It says shuffle up to 2 cards. It doesn't actually distinguish whether or not it's going to be able to do golds. Well, we can test it. Put Royal Decree in. Let's also take... We don't need Vika Barometric. And you know what? Let's remove one of these guys too. The thing is, though, I need more cards in my deck. I need more. Because otherwise I'll mill myself too. Right? That's the whole point. You don't want to mill yourself. So, like, I feel like I need a couple more cards in my deck. So, how about a Standard Bearer? Because he clears weather, and that's great. And then maybe one more of these. Nah, I like... This damages things, though. We'll do one more of these. Well, we've got Royal Decree now, so... Yeah, more chance of getting Avalok. So that's what we're looking for. What are the odds that my opponent is going to use a Scorch as their very first card? I mean, honestly. What are the chances that's going to happen? They'll use a Scorch on Avalok. Come on. Oh, man. This would devastate dwarves.
Virtue I am known to have.
Would it? No. It would devastate elves way more than dwarves. We have Royal Decree. We do not have Avalok. We have the Decoy. We have the Shackles. We have Kahir. Okay, so we just drew into everything we need. Fair enough. Maybe we can draw into our Mage. Rot Tosser is good. Sweers is good. Let's get rid of this guy. Can I get my Mage? Or can I get... No, I didn't get her. I didn't get the Mage or a Ciri. A Sire. A Vananid. I'll just call her Miss Vananid, because I don't... What does milling do? What's the advantage? So the whole advantage, the whole goal... is to basically have him take all of his cards. I want all the cards out of his deck. I want him... He's got 14 cards in his deck. I want him to have all of those in his hand. And I'll do the same. But the thing is, I have more cards. So the goal here... Let's do Royal Decree right away. The goal here...
Appearances can be deceiving.
Is... So now he's got 12. The goal here is to make it to where, at the start of round 2, he has no cards in his deck. And I still do. So when we both go to draw 2 cards, he won't draw any, which means I'll have card advantage. And then in round 3, he still can't draw cards. And every ability that I have that allows me to draw cards, like I played Treason here, for example, that takes a card from his deck. Oh, Jesus. What? No. How? Come on. Oh, God. Okay. Don't play treason until you have a unit. We're totally gonna lose the first round.
Thank you. That was very kind.
Well, it was very kind because I had no choice. That's why. Anyway, the whole point is to try to get it to where the game naturally gives me a card advantage because he has no cards he can draw. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Shackles on him. Cross my fingers and hope that he doesn't have a Scorch, because that's the only thing that can screw this plan up, is if he has a Scorch. Good. He's too worried about his own stuff. So now what I can do is he's got 10 cards left. So I'll decoy him. We'll play him again.
Appearances can be deceiving.
It's mostly an experiment to see if we can get a huge card advantage. That's what I'm trying out. I don't know if it'll work, but that's what I'm trying out. If I had Siri, this would be way easier because I would also be able to get a card advantage from her. But I think the Royal Decree is the reason why I have Avalok right now, so you got a point. Kind of tried and tested the point right here. But we're totally going to lose the first round. But look, he has no cards, right? He's got 5 cards left in his graveyard, in his deck. So if I go like this,
patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Pick up Avalok and put him back on the board. Right here.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Right? I draw all the cards that I want. He has to draw 2 cards, so now he's only got 3 left in his deck. That's the whole point right there. Oh, I messed up. Okay, I need to make a mental note, like right in my head, mental note. If you have Swears in your hand, use him first when the opponent plays a unit. Because otherwise, I could have put all of the defenders in the graveyard. He never would have gotten another one. So, or I could have put all of the mulligan people or whatever, right? But this is going to mess up his mulligans because he's not going to be able to mulligan all of the war dancers. It's going to mess up like any type of chain combo he had, tempo plays. That's the idea behind milling his deck. That's the idea behind trying it.
I shall do what I must.
Okay, so Avalok has now drawn.
It's time.
Okay, I've got a Siri. Good. So he only has 1 card left in his deck now. He's completely milled out. He's got pretty much everything out there. There's only 1 card left. He's gonna win this round. I already know he's gonna win this round. I might be able to slow him down a little bit with a Rot Tosser here. Might be able to Rot Tosser him here. But I should have used Swears first, because otherwise Swears is pointless, right? Swears' ability is what I want, and I don't play him first, and that's my fault, because I haven't done enough experience with this deck yet to know how to use it properly. But that's what I'm working on right now, is trying to figure out how to do it. So yeah. So the Rot Tosser is still there. It's gonna hit that for 16. We can hit this guy for 6, but I think I want to target the back row again afterwards. So maybe we hit with this instead. It's a shame there's no way to play Avalok again. That would be cool. Not until round 3. Round 3 is where that happens. Oh, he's going to lock it. Okay. So we'll play another one up there now.
Now we must stick together.
He's pretty smart. He's pretty smart. Is there anything I can do about that? Not really. Just keep trying, I guess. That's the only thing I can do. God, he's good, isn't he? He's super good. He's so good. He's doing a great job. All right, let's try just this for now. If I can get him to play one more card, that'd be nice.
Nigh is the time of the white frost and white light.
See, this card says play a bronze card from your deck, then spawn a copy of it. He has nothing left in his deck, so he can't use her ability because there's nothing in his deck. It screws up a whole bunch of special abilities that cards have. That's the whole point of this. Let's do another Tremor.
Tell me what you've got.
Might be able to win this. Depends on what he wants to do. I'm only 22 down right now. I really need to win this round because he's got so much strength carrying over right now. Let's play Tibor now. He doesn't have a unit to draw, so he doesn't get to draw a card from that. I'm only 6 down now. That's why it messes it up. So he doesn't get to draw a bronze unit because I played Tibor, because there are no bronze units in his deck, right? Let's boost an ally or revealed unit by 3. Let's do this. And we'll get him. I'm only down by 8.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
I've never heard that quote before. That's great. Spearman here.
What is it now?
See, I don't appear to have that good of a card advantage right now. Oh my god. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wow, bravo. Bravo. I don't appear to have that good of a card advantage right now. The problem with this is that he just ignited me, so that was a really good lineup. That was a really good lineup. I want to do something about these resilient units, because that's kind of a problem. But I think I'll probably be okay. I just wish I could get him... I wish I could get him to draw his units, but I can't. I wonder what that last card is. Can we guess? He's already played all of his defenders. It might be one of these War Dancers. He hasn't played another War Dancer. Let's test it and see if it's a War Dancer. It might be. He's played 3 of these guys already.
Hop to it, knaves.
Nope, it's not. Okay. I tried. If he plays another card, that would be awesome. Because I'll just quit right now. That Igni was so good. That's a wonderful Igni. But here's the thing, right? If we go to round 2, I'm going to draw one more card than him in round 2. So if he plays a card right here, I'll have a card advantage going into round 2. Not that big of a deal. He's not going to play a card. He's not going to play a card. I'm just testing the theory. I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping to find a way to make it work really well consistently.
The moment. I need to smoke.
Yeah, he's got so much strength on that side. So I need to do something about the carryover strength. That's what I need to do. I need to work on something that has to do with the carryover strength. What do I have in my deck? Emissary. I have Albrick. I can technically beat him. It's going to take all my cards to do it, though. Which is kind of unfortunate.
Yes. What is it?
Let's put Avalok back in the deck. Right here. Avalok, come back in the deck. Then I want, I think, a Stemoforce Tremors with him. Can play this.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
So I think I can win if I draw an Avalok, but that's going to have to be the condition that I win in. The worst thing that can happen right now is I draw a freaking Standard Bearer.
Your humble servant.
I think the 10.
Praise be to the great sun.
Yeah, so actually I don't win. Damn it.
Not too shabby.
No, I have
Shabby
to
at all.
boost an ally. Yeah. All right, so the thing is, he doesn't draw any cards. I do. I draw 1 card. So if I draw Avalok, that means I get to draw 2 cards. In addition to that, there might be a chance I win, but I don't know. It's pretty hard. He had a lot of carryover strength. I drew Avalok. I drew my Avalok. God. The 1 card that might save me. 2 players, both players draw 2 cards.
It's time.
Except he doesn't. Because he can't. Wow.
Let the dance begin.
It's a 13 strength card, too. What would I draw with this? The Alchemist and the Fire Scorpion. Okay, that's actually a pretty good trade-off.
Your humble servant.
Let's do the Fire Scorpion. We'll play it here. And hit... it does 2 damage? 3 damage. Hit that. There we go.
This is Elven Land, Dwan.
It's Elven Land.
Your kind dies.
I know. Elven Land. I know. I'm sorry. I don't think I win, but, you know, we'll try. Okay. That Igni, though, man. That Igni was so good. It's so good. I need to, like, prepare to, like, not line up everything quite like that again,
Not too
because...
shabby. Not shabby at all.
I didn't just win. Yeah, it was Zoltan. Yeah. I was like, I didn't just win. Thanks, my friend.
Thanks, my friend.
You know, the milling deck... Yeah, like, the mill deck would be so powerful, I think, against Nilfgaard. But I haven't got a chance to play against Nilfgaard with this yet. Like, it's been Skellige so far, Northern Realms, and now Scoia'tael. So if I play against Nilfgaard with it, that might be kind of cool. If he didn't Igni me, though, like, if he didn't get that Igni, I think I win that game. Because you notice, the second round and the third round, he didn't draw any cards. I was the only one drawing cards, and that's the point of the deck, is to be the only one drawing cards and get a card advantage. It just isn't working quite like I imagined it would, you know? Like this right here, if I can get the right card combination, this right here would be great, because monsters tend to rely on having other cards to use, so, like, drawing all the spiders out of their deck, or there's my Royal Decree, and there's Avalok. Okay, so I actually don't need Royal Decree, but I can use this to get Kahir, so that's actually a good recommendation. Nice job. That's really great. We don't have the Decoy, and I don't have the Dimeridium Shackles, so let's trade in the Emissary and the Spearman. Oh, God, we're not going to get it. I need... I need at least the Shackles. Shackles are a requirement here. I have 2 Shackles in the deck. I got the Decoy, but I didn't get the Shackles. Damn it. Damn it. Maybe I'll draw the Shackles with Avalok. That's the only chance I got. I need the Shackles, Avalok. Do your thing, man. I need them. I need them bad. Yeah, that strong Igni, I think, is the reason why he won that game. That was a really good lineup. And he moved Avalok. You see him? He moved Avalok to the row above it so that he could line up all the cards. Otherwise, his Igni only would have hit Avalok. So that was really smart for him. It was really well played. I don't want Sweers yet. Let's see if I can draw the Shackles.
It's time.
Nope. Nope. Shit. God, I have 2 Shackles in this deck. All he needed was to draw the Shackles, man. All right, let's put all copies of that into his graveyard. Yeah, all of those. Put them all into his graveyard. Goodbye. Great, now I use Sweers properly, but now I don't have Avalok, so it's like, whatever, you know? A true veteran hits the egg. What? What? Oh, trigger the death wish of adjacent units. Whoa! No, that happens? Whoa! Earth elementals combined with harpies. Mental note. That's cool. That pops next to the earth elemental and it triggers the death wish. That's great. It's really good. He only has 2 foglets. That sucks. That sucks that I don't have the Shackles. I don't have any way of drawing the Shackles either. Do I? No, I have none. No way of drawing them. I don't even have Albrecht. Damn. Yeah, but he already has his foglets in his hand, and his foglets are actually useful in the graveyard. They're still useful in the graveyard, so it doesn't really matter. There's nothing I really want to like use here for that. If I do the tremors, I can kill all of these things. Maybe hit the egg. Maybe take out their shield. But I would also kill my cow carcass. What? You're not going to trigger the death wish of my cow carcass? No, he's not. I thought he might, but he's not. Okay, then. Let's save Swears. He's not going to be useful, but we're just going to save him anyway.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
I mean, he doesn't have any foglets in his deck, so doing this is pointless. But whatever. Yeah, the shackles are a requirement too, man. That's why I have 2 of them in the deck, because I need them. I absolutely need them, and I thought if I put an extra one in there, I'd be more likely to draw it, but it's not the way it works, man. It's not the way it works. Fire Elemental. Fun times. Hit them all. Hit a lot of them anyway.
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
Oh, nice.
I'm so very, very afraid.
I have an idea about that. I have a really good idea for that. Probably would win me the game. Let's clear the weather here. No, I don't want to clear the weather yet. I want that fog to hit her once. But it's not. Because you stupid idiot. You moron. Now she's just gonna lacerate it. You moron. I wanna try this again. I wanna try this again. This obviously this deck like really demands the draw be right, but you can draw Avalok and you draw if you draw Avalok and you draw a Shackle, it's really only the 2 requirements. If you have Kahir, great, you get to use it an extra time. If you have a Decoy, great, you get to do an extra time. But you don't get to use it more than once unless you have a Shackle and Avalok. You have to be able to Shackle him. So that's like, it's an essential part of the draw. I have it. I have this, that's good. I don't have Royal Decree and I don't have Avalok. So let's try to draw for it. Emissary out, nope. Damn, this is hard to get. It's really hard. We don't have him. We don't have him. I don't know. I guess it just depends too much on the draw. I guess it just depends too much on the draw. The deck maybe isn't as stable as we can have it. This guy's pretty much the same MMR as me, but this deck is so experimental that I just don't see it working. What is he gonna do for his? What will he do? What if I just open past the first round? That would be so messed up. Not gonna do that.
Please wait, Your Excellency.
I'm falling behind.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
I wonder how I can improve my odds. How do I improve my odds of drawing Avalok? It's got to be just having less cards in the deck, but the problem with trying to mill your opponent is that you're often milling yourself at the same time. So I thought having a couple of extra cards in my deck would mean I would mill him before I mill myself, right? But it's not working out that way. Play the Treason. Okay, so he's going to be playing Siege and Armor as an archetype. So I need a backup plan is what I need. The deck needs a contingency plan, right? We need something like, how do we play if we don't get Avalok in the first round with Dimernium Shackles, right? How do we play it, right? So maybe I should structure the rest of my deck around a contingency plan in case you can't get Avalok and the Shackles in the same opening hand. Because
what do you want?
that's what I need in order to mill him. Like my monster deck, there's like 4 different ways to win. This deck has basically one way that's the core purpose, so there needs to be something with that. Let's Rot Tosser that row. I love how they gave it armor. Give the Rot Tosser armor. Like 2 armor. Bam, bam. It's nice. I don't even have my mages. I have, like, nothing. I have no way to do weather. I have no way to... This is a terrible draw. It's not working out. Not working out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The reinforced ballistas ignore armor, too. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Alright. Hit that. Now they're both 3s. Yeah, I would think it's like a really high percentage to draw at least one of them. But to draw both of them, it's not working. And the thing is, I put Royal Decree in here, right? There was a recommendation by, I think, Zed's Gaming in the comments. He was saying that if I put Royal Decree in, it increases my chances of getting Avalok, and that's true. So I have a Royal Decree and the Avalok in here, and I still didn't. I couldn't even get them, right? With the Dimernium Shackles, which there are 2 of. Maybe I do 3 shackles, so I always have a shackle. Make the shackles just as common as every other card. Like these guys, I can't draw enough of them. I draw them all the time. But hey, look at that. He let the Rot Tosser work. That's awesome. Okay, we'll redeploy the Rot Tosser then. So he doesn't have an answer for it. We'll go ahead and just put one over there. There we go. That's a good lad. Probably should still use Swears to get rid of these ballistas and stuff. Siege is gonna be awesome. Like everyone is trying the Siege archetype and like armor and things like that. Everyone's trying that, and that's really great. Let's play Swears and hit. I think this one. He probably has more of those. So let's see if we can get those out of his deck. Yeah, both of them. Go into the graveyard. Perfect. He's gonna try and get Octavus, but I'm gonna lock it. Or I'll just pass before he can use it. But that would basically require me to concede.
Pass on every 10th round.
You pass on every 10th round. That's wonderful. Wonderful to hear. Does he want to play after I do this? Does he want to play? How come you're streaming here instead of Twitch? I'm streaming on both at the same time. I'm live right now on both networks. If you went to twitch.tv/Charlie Pryor, you would see the stream running there too. At the same time. Actually, you'd have less delay actually too, because that's how it works. It's just less delay. If I play Tibor here, I pretty much say I'm winning this round, sucka. And I think I'm going to, because why not? Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm 21 up now. That's me saying I'm winning this round. But maybe I won't. But it gave him the card advantage, so. Doffy says Twitch rules, yeah. What is my deck count? I don't know what that means, my deck count. You mean like how many decks do I have? I don't know. I'm probably going to delete most of them because the patch is messing me up. Like, I have to learn different things, which is why I'm trying new decks now. I'm trying new mechanics and things, but I have a monster deck that I've been playing or trying to play competitively for a while, so I'm wondering if okay, I'm just reading texts. So he's going to give me the round, which is probably best for him. Watch, now I draw Avalok and a pair of, and if I draw Avalok and some Dimeridium Shackles, I think that would be funny. Like, give me Shackles and Avalok right now. No, it didn't. I draw another one of those? My God. Like, like, how do I, ugh, another one, really? 3 standard bearers is gross. So gross. I think I'm just gonna open pass. I'm just gonna pass. You can have it. Go for it. Go nuts. Go down another card. I want to get closer to the card count. How many cards in your deck? This one has 27, I think. I have an extra 2 because, again, I don't want to mill myself when I'm milling my opponent, but that also means I'm less likely to draw the cards I need, and I'm kind of second-guessing it. Like, I'm kind of thinking maybe that's not the best idea. You know, actually, this doesn't matter because a lot of the cards I play forces cards out of his graveyard. Like Treason will force a card out of his deck without it forcing it out of mine. I think I have another one that does that too, don't I? I think. I don't know. Let's take the standard bearer away. Can I get Avalok, please? No. I went the whole game without getting him. Or a decoy. Or another shackle. I think I could. I think I should. I think I bring it down to 25 and because I do have some cards that end up milling him instead of me. I mean, look at this. Like, he's at 8 and I'm at 13, you know?
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Because most of my opponents actually play tempo plays. Most of the decks are going to be centered around tempo plays that pulls cards out of your deck. And my deck isn't doing that. Like, mine is not about that. And so I think that's probably... Plus I have a... You know what? Let's do that. Let's not waste time with this. We're not going to win that round anyway. Let's not waste time with this. Let's bring the deck down to 25 cards and have it be a bit more reasonable. I thought, I don't know. I'm just, this is a really big experiment for me. Or it's just as an experiment on how it can work. But if I take away one of these stupid standard bearers, because I keep getting them all the time, and then I take away, the Spearman's a really high value. How about we take away one of these guys? I like these guys because if I have these in my hand, I can reveal it and it'll do damage. So I like these two with these two. This is obvious. I need that. Or I like that. This does damage. This guy does damage. It's fine. Swears is essential. So maybe this guy just isn't essential. Or this guy. Let's get rid of the Alchemist. So there's 25 cards in the deck now. But look, I mean... Like, this is how it's supposed to work, right? I've got a Royal Decree, so I can pull Avalok if I don't have him in my hand. If I do have Avalok and I have Royal Decree, then I can use it to pull Kahir, right? So, like, I can use it to pull that. And then I just need to have one of these Shackles in my hands. And the decoy is not essential, but it's nice if I have that in my hand too. And then in the first round, I can force my opponent to draw 10 cards. And that's going to screw them up, because I don't have any tempo plays here, right? None of my cards spawn other cards from my deck, right? Except from the emissaries, but like whatever. So like all of their tempo plays are going to pull cards out of their deck for me. And I'm just going to encourage them to keep drawing cards because I want to eventually have them to where they don't have any cards to draw. And then when that happens, all these plays of Avalok, right? When I play Avalok, it'll be like both players draw 2 cards, except he doesn't have 2 cards to draw. So I end up with a card advantage. That's the idea. And then in my other, I play Tibor, draw a bronze card. Well, there's no bronze card in your deck to draw, so you don't get to draw one. So that's kind of the idea behind it. And Skellige is like the crutch to this deck, because Skellige interacts with their graveyard. So, we'll see. So I got Treason, Decoy. My God, really? You gotta be kidding me, man. No Shackles, no Avalok, no Royal Decree. Like, really? What are the odds of that happening twice in a row? None of the 3 cards that I need. None of them. I didn't draw any of them. This deck needs a contingency plan. It needs something, a method of play that doesn't revolve around this mechanic. I think the milling of my opponent needs to be a side. It needs to be like a secondary thing for the deck to make it really worthwhile. Because this is just terrible.
I live to serve.
Emissary, great. Well, I'm going to have to keep playing him and try to draw cards until I can get Avalok. That's the only thing I can do here. I have to keep replaying him until I get Avalok. That will be healthy.
I live to serve.
Jesus. I can't win, man. I can't win. Like, seriously. Give me Avalok. Come on. Give me a... I don't even have a shackle anyway. I'd still need Avalok to draw me the shackle. Yep, now the Wild Boar of the Sea is going to buff Morkvarg. That's really good. Nothing I can do about that. Let's do it again. We're wasting all of our renigs. We're wasting all of our renews on trying to find Avalok now. It doesn't work. No, it's not going to work. I think the deck is busted, guys. I don't think this deck is going to work. It's totally busted. It's completely dependent on your first draw. Totally dependent on the first draw. It's way too dependent on the first draw.
Greetings. Want to look over our stock?
And he's just going to keep buffing. Yeah. This deck's not going to work. So I need to figure out a new plan for it. I need to figure out a plan that says, like, that's my secondary, right? So how do we structure the deck to where that is the secondary? That's like if we can do it, that's really great. But if we can't do it, this is how we play it, right? That's what I need to do. So what cards are good for Nilfgaard to do that with? I don't play Nilfgaard very often, but I think Nilfgaard's the best deck to use for this purpose. Because of Amir and Kahir, I would be able to play Avalok an additional 2 times, which is pretty powerful. Maybe we use the pikeman. I think instead of this guy and instead of this guy and instead of this guy, we take 3 pikemen. Because that's some deck thinning right there, right? Which is probably a good idea. What else? I could lose one of the emissaries. If I lose an emissary, then I need to replace the cards. So how about I replace it with an ambassador? Push comes to shove, at least I can get 10 more strength out of something. Yeah, we'll play the pikeman idea. I don't know. Seems better than what I had. I don't know. I think the deck is busted though. I don't think it's gonna work. If we can get it to work, if we can get the right cards in the opening hand, the only thing that's required, there's only 2 cards that are required, and that's the ability to get Avalok and the ability to have Dimeridium Shackles to unlock to make him silver. That's it. Those are the only 2 requirements. And there are 4 cards in the deck, 2 of which have to be in our hand out of 4. So, like, what are the odds that we don't get at least one of them? Which is what happened last time. At least one of them out of the 4. It's possible, I guess. It happened. We saw it happen. We didn't draw Avalok. We got Royal Decree and the Shackles. Okay, that's the requirement. Now can we get more than the requirement? Let's get the Emissary out. Let's get the Fire Scorpion out. That's another pikeman. We don't want that. What do we draw? We don't have Kahir. We won't have Kahir, but we have Avalok. Likely draw a pikeman, which will lose value. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to put the pikeman first and play the pikeman, like, right away. So we can try to draw the pikeman. Like, we can have the pikeman draw himself out. And then near the end of my turn, that's when I'll start milling him. I think that's a better option. It's a good point.
I have no time.
So I can play the pikeman now. And Nilfgaard really likes tempo plays, so he's going to do a lot of the work for me, I think. We have Albrecht too, so we're going to be able to draw another card that way too. So when I start my card searching process, or my process like that, I think I'll start with Albrecht in case I draw a Cahir or Avalok from him. Then I can use Royal Decree on the other one. I think it's probably the best call. Because right now I don't get to use Avalok enough to mill him right now. I need to use him more. That's right. I don't know why he did that. Why did he put it? Makes no sense. I guess it makes sense because he didn't know he was going to draw a Rot Tosser. I suppose that's why it makes sense. Let us use a Rot Tosser of our own in the back on his Rot Tosser. Or we can do Biting Frost on the front row. Let's try that instead. Well, that didn't work, did it? Nope. Totally didn't work. Cool, Rot Tosser is going to destroy the Emissary, so I'm not concerned about it. Let's get another Rot Tosser of our own. We'll put it out to, I think, here. We get more value out of it there. Yeah, he doesn't have the Cavalry Archer. At least he hasn't played it yet, if he does. He has the standard bearer.
I'm falling behind.
Now he'll probably do it.
Of course, as you wish,
I love that the novices are ones now. It's so much more reasonable. Yes, keep doing the novices. Mill your deck. Really thin it out. Yes. This is fine. Just mill yourself out. I'm good with it. Mill yourself out, buddy. Just let me draw Cahir, please. Or Avalok. Just let me draw one of the golds from Albrecht, please. So I kind of need to make sure that this doesn't kill this. So maybe... What if I use a mirror on the cow carcass and throw it back on his side? We'll see if I have to. Or I can just buff this one up with the Ambassador, and then the cow carcass will kill the other one. Maybe we'll do that. Now they're not the same strength, so it won't kill them both. There might still be a reason. There might still be a chance to get the other one to not like come out. We'll see. He's only got 11 cards in his deck. That's surprisingly not as few as I thought. Like, I thought it would be less than that, but it's doing all right, I guess. Oh shit! It's gonna kill them both. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, well, let's use a mirror. Let's use a mirror.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Pick up the cow carcass, and we'll throw it over on his side of the board. So I won't be able to do...
Of course, as you wish, master.
Won't be able to do the Avalok strategy, but I needed to save those units, so now I have.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
I think I need to go under the assumption that I can't mill him, which means Avalok is not much point to Avalok. So I think I need to abandon that. It's really hard to do. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to abandon that idea. No going back, man. Kahir here.
I am no Nilfgaardian.
Let's replay him down here. We'll do Stumble Force Tremors. Maybe we can hit that Novice. No, we hit the Rot Tosser instead. Damn it. It's random. I had to cross my fingers and hope the Novice would get hit. It didn't.
I shall not repeat the
Mirror's mistakes. I shall not repeat the Mirror's mistakes. Yeah. I know. Fair enough. Today, Junior. Such a hard decision. Such a hard decision between 3 cards. I'll keep working on this. I don't know if this idea is viable. We totally milled that Skellige deck though. It was empty. Same thing with the dwarves. That dwarf deck. It was totally empty. Completely no cards at all.
I strive above all to be just.
Reset the Spearman. That's fine.
I live to serve.
God, standard bearers. Jesus. Yep. Still didn't draw Avalok. I actually don't want to shackle him anymore because it's pointless, so let's take off the shackles. Nope, we still didn't draw him. We drew Treason instead. So yeah, you gotta play this deck with milling your opponent being the secondary objective, I think. It's just not reliable.
I sense trouble.
It's not reliable. I have no idea what he's gonna play.
I shall do as you command.
Let's do Albrick and one of the Rot Tossers.
I shall do as you command.
God, they need to fix that. It's so stupid. This back and forth scrolling is so ugh. Well, geez, whatever. God damn it. Well, at least I took one of his Rot Tossers away. Yep. Lost again. Because our deck is based on something that we're not able to do. That's why we're losing. Because we're not able to do the things our deck is designed to do. We still didn't draw a decoy or Avalok. He's still in the deck. We didn't draw him. It's too dependent. Too dependent on the draw. It's unfortunate. I was really hoping this would work.
I live to serve.
Yeah, that's fun. I swear to God, I see the standard bearer so often. Like, he's always, like 3 of them. I go all through all 3 of them every game.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I should have played the Shackles on Siri. I don't know why I played the other card. I should have played the Shackles on Siri. That was... Yeah, it is what it is. Alba! Or give no quarter, that too. That's something that they say. I'm down 4 cards. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's just not.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Space-esque. Incoming Rot Tosser. Well, at least I have something to use my shackles on. I totally clicked here, did I not? Did I not click right here? I clicked right. Alright. Alright. I wanted it to work. I'm frustrated because I want it to work. Ugh. Yep. I could have done more than that, but I misclicked, so that happened. Bam. I'm up by 23, and that's my final count. If he doesn't use Tibor this turn, he won't get full value out of him. He's not going to use him this turn. He doesn't have anything because his deck is really thinned out, so that's good. We'll go ahead and pass. 23 points. He can't do it unless he does Thermalforce Tremors right now. Yeah, Thermalforce Tremors. Now he can do it. He can do it if he has Tibor or some higher unit right there that's hidden.
Sometimes I've had enough.
Yeah, he can do it. He did it. Good job. Whew, that was close. Actually, he has to destroy an ally. Wait, he has to destroy an ally. He has to. And then he gets a card, which is a Vibranium Bomb. Oh my god, that's such a good card. Well done. Like, he could have gotten any unit and it'd be fine, but I was kind of hoping he'd get like a Clear Skies or something. That would have been funny, but resets the Tibor. Okay. So you guys, I think I'm gonna call him a towel tonight. I played a lot of Gwent. Can talk in 5 minutes. Anyway, I think I'm going to call him the towel for tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm going to experiment with this idea. I don't know if the milling deck is going to work, but we've seen it work the way it's intended to work in 2 matches already. And it kind of worked. My opponent had no cards to draw, and I could draw, but for some reason, I didn't really have the card advantage that I thought I would have, and I'm not entirely sure what it is about it, but I'm going to experiment with it and see if I can get it to work. This patch is going to be weird. I'm going to try and... the patch is kind of weird. It's different. Cards are different, but I'd like to make it work. I also want to make a Northern Realms deck and see if I can get the whole Siege armor archetype to work, because I think that's probably pretty strong. And Northern Realm actually has cards that are completely immune to like weather. Weather actually makes them stronger. And I kind of want to try that and explore that. But right now, I think the best deck I have currently, and the only one I would be comfortable with doing, competitive play with, and ranked play with at this time after the patch is this deck right here, my Monster Mash deck. So, because it has like several different ways to win instead of being so dependent on like one way to win. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm a little bit gwented out at the moment, so I'm gonna make a phone call like I have to do, and then yeah, I'll be done. So peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.